He said combined Asian, that sounded pretty. I was like,
the Southeast Asian is pretty quick.
Southeast Asian, pretty good.
Works out.
I said Entity Gaming twice at the end too. I was like, and Entity Gaming, they're just Entity Gaming.
But they are called Entity Gaming.
Yeah, but why did I say it twice? I don't know.
So good. That was, by the way, not a very even game.
No.
At all.
Look what they banned first ban.
Beastmaster, absolutely. Ban it first ban. That's Joe Rotten's best hero.
When they faced in the group stages, Entity Gaming won as well.
Yes.
And I kind of feel like Tigers might be a little outclassed.
It really does.
I think Tigers can beat Entity.
I didn't like
they just got decent. I
didn't like the draft either.
The draft weren't great.
It felt greedy.
I think Tigers can definitely beat Entity Game.
I think they want to play a little bit. They want to play faster versus this team.
I want to have more than just.
And I think you have to shut down Black. You know he's gonna play some super character.
Yeah, the camera's too high. You can tilt the camera now.
What's wrong with the camera? I like this.
No, he's got to tilt it down.
Popping up. What do you mean? Look at how nice.
Got to tilt it down.
I got my hair done.
You didn't get your hair.
I haven't showered in like. I showered yet.
Hey, look at that. The lighting changes as well.
Oh, okay.
The focus is a little off.
He's got to fix the focus.
Dude, TNC Tigers took the Tusk.
Again?
No, they took it from them.
Oh, from them. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they got Lycan. This is
okay, this looks much better for Tigers already. That's fine. I got dust.
Sharpen it.
I got dust on my hands.
That's way better.
Hey,
fixed
better.
it. There we go.
Thank you for pointing out that I have dust on my hands.
You clean your pants, you American.
These came out of my luggage. These are clean. Actually, Daniela brought them. I just did. They took the Tusk.
You literally ruined the conversation.
Alright, honestly.
Oh my goodness.
JJ thinks now because he showered, he's got his hair all wet. And he's got
was Lycan ignored previous draft?
Yes, he was. Right. No bans, no picks. I'm pretty sure. Unless it was 5th ban. I don't think it was.
No.
There was no bans, no picks.
Entity's forced to do something different though. I've seen them have either like Shadow Shaman Tusk, CM Tusk, Tusk every game pretty much. Another actually going for Warlock Night Stalker. It is a different opener for them. Okay. They're still gonna ban out the Silencer though. And since Tigers has Lycan, they ban out the Troll. And Troll's just, we've said it a million times, I feel like, just very good core matchup versus Lycan as long as you don't lose the game in the first 20 minutes, which can happen.
So I thought maybe Tigers didn't have a lot of team fight in the previous game. And maybe they wanted to fix that in the second game. But so far obviously they take a different route regardless, so they are already trying to fix something.
I think already they've got stronger lanes, which I think in the last game they had one strong lane, but two not so strong.
I don't think they did bad on the lane at all.
It just, they shut down the DK, right? And it's just like,
massively.
You're killing the DK, but then Deuce is free farming, your PL is getting destroyed. Like, they killed the DK, but what time did they take the tower? I think they took the tower around like the 11-minute mark, while on top, the Beastmaster took the tower way earlier.
The Wind Ranger this time for end.
Okay.
Of course, we saw the KIXY have a good game on the last game.
Yeah.
In the lane.
In the laning phase.
But obviously, it didn't matter how well of a lane he had. It was not enough to help against the DOTA. Tigers
with their Jakiro.
This is much better from Tigers. Jakiro, Lycan, and Lycan Romp.
Would you consider the Snowball and the Ice Path enough lockdown for TNC? Or did they need more?
I think it's a pretty good catch. Sure, you haven't got that instant sort of stun and sort of surprise factor that something like a Wind Ranger or a Night Stalker has.
I mean, they don't have that much.
Well, I think Night Stalker and Wind Ranger is pretty good. The setups. And for the chase.
It looks fairly even.
Yeah.
Because like Entity, they've got the Warlock, which is the king of team fight as we say right now. But Jakiro is also an extremely strong team fighter. As long as you survive, if you die in the beginning of the fight, sure. But if you live and you get like 2-3 dual breaths off, 2-3 ice paths, that's where the real power of the hero comes out.
I mean, I'd like to see Entity Gaming maybe throwing a Bloodseeker. I don't know if they do it, but having the Bloodseeker against the Lycan, having sort of that team fight follow-up and ways to sort of counteract snowball plays could be kind of cute.
So what are they gonna? They're gonna save Black Hero for last.
I remember.
That's Penguin Chick's hero, more than likely, right? Yeah. He used to play a lot of the Ember. I think he still does quite a lot. So there's going to be... You were talking about like the disable is good, but catching an Ember Spirit with Jakiro and Tusk is very difficult. I like this Lina pick. I think that can also force the lanes, right? If they put the Lina mid, I don't think Ember wants to go there. So they're probably going to pick Black, some hero that can go inside that mid lane. They'll probably put the Ember Spirit in the safe lane now because of that.
So now your combination is you gotta have an Ice Path off of the Yules of Lina and then the Light Strike Ray, because you can't...
You can still Remnant out of Yule's combo.
But can you do that also with the Ice Path if you land directly in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ice Path takes like a... It ticks when it sets in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like just a permanent, this area is going to freeze you if you stand in it,
Okay.
Ban the Void. Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, Jay.
It's okay. The stream doesn't see that.
Is that, yeah.
The panic set in for a second as our whole screen turned black
And it wasn't the player. Double.
So they ban the Void. That would be the hard lockdown for the Ember Spirit. That'd be really annoying. And it works well with Jakiro.
5 seconds remaining.
Then it would have been like an offlane Lycan. I guess it could have done offlane Void still, but...
I mean, offlane Lycan is not unheard of.
Yeah, we've seen it. You know, LGD, of course, Chalice, I've seen him play it probably the most.
I would really like the Void actually. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope they don't hear that. They don't hear that, right?
I don't
These
think
mics
they
are very
hear
good.
They do hear it a little bit.
Do you hear it?
I don't
It's
think
not
so.
obnoxious.
JJ's making it.
They definitely hear it a
They're
little
making
bit.
coffee.
Some monster coffee.
They absolutely hear it a little bit. It's not too nice.
You know. Grab more coffee.
What's the last ban? I mean, this is where they're just like, all right, what does Black want to play to win the game? Right?
I mean,
what hero does Black want to
there's
work with?
Lycan, but is there any sort of argument for an AM this game? Because against the other three, it's not too bad
You
at all.
might get ran over.
Is the Lycan you just... Would Black play an AM against the Lycan lineup? That's the question. He probably would.
He probably play Medusa again. Okay.
Medusa.
I was thinking he might.
They go for the Oracle.
Oh,
Wait,
okay. Oracle Lycan's pretty
Wait.
nice.
Which is core then?
who's the 4?
We said they play 1437 on the Jakiro, but I think this might be a core Jakiro and
I think it might be
1437 playing
core
Oracle.
It has to be.
Has to be,
It
right?
has to be. Yeah, you have to have Tusk. You can't have
So
Tusk or Oracle.
Oracle versus Ember. You can purge off that
it's
shield.
the fabled in your
10
dream
seconds
mid
remaining.
Oracle.
Oh.
I mean,
It's not. It's not.
Oracle.
They've got Oracle can purge off a lot of things here. Oracle can purge off the Fatal Bonds from the Warlock, the Heal from the Warlock, the Wind Front from the Ruin Ranger, the Ember Spirit Shield as well. A lot of different things that this hero can do in this draft, and it's the save, of course, from that shackle.
Can he play a half armor Black? Can he play his Spectres, his AMs this game, or is the Lycan too scary? That really is.
They've got Warlock. That's the thing, is so that they could
Warlock
consider the
nice.
Spectre.
It was banned out last game by TNC Tigers, so we know Tigers are scared of it.
Just are they afraid of getting run over?
It really is. Can Black trust in his team to make sure that this Lycan does not get ahead and run him over? PL is also still there, isn't it? If he wants to, pull out the PL Black.
A lot of control though for there's the Jakiro and the Lina, which makes it a little hard, and they've got Tusk too. That you can just clear the illusions. You can tell which one the real is, but get it to the mind.
Okay, Slark got banned.
Elimination game, you know? These are your TI dreams on the line. And that is the type of
Disrespect. Yeah, we saw the Warlock.
I mean, as you say, you know, there is the worry that the Lycan could run them over, but I don't know, seeing Black's performance last game, I think you got to trust in him playing some like a spec. And
it is
got the spec of Warlock.
Jakiro core.
It's a Jakiro core too, so a lot of weight on this Lycan. If they don't hit their timings, Tigers, they're pretty screwed. Like this lineup,
they have to win. They have to win, but yeah, they have to win by like the 30-minute mark. It seems like maybe second Roche. I'll call. I don't like giving timings like in the game, but like second Roche. Otherwise, they're in deep trouble.
Yeah.
Or first Roche and breaking high ground.
Like sure, you can argue Lina late game. Sure, she can scale decently, but there's an Ember and
a Spectre. Yeah.
I think they're in deep trouble anyway.
They could be in deep trouble. They have to end it in a relatively early time.
But you guys should go upstairs to prepare for that second game of the series. You'll hear their voices in just a little.
my PC really quickly, but we're in the game. We've got a core Jakiro. The whole PC.
Yeah, because you're not working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's alright. They just have minor tech issues here, which it doesn't happen because our setup is so amazing here in the Netherlands. But hello, this is more Southeast Asia action. I'm OD Pixel. Here with Fog, this is game 2 of the best of 3 between Tigers and Alright, guys, Sheep's come in. She's messing it up. She's trying to fix it. Sheep's going to come and be our tech expert. So, yeah, watch out for the streams, boys. Hold on to them. As we may lose it. Nah, shit. It'll be fine. And we'll go ahead. So, you still talk, you dumbass.
Does my mic still work?
Yes,
I don't know how
it
this
does.
works.
Oh my goodness, use the microphone.
I was just making sure. I don't know. My PC's
off. It
off.
picks up your voice.
So Black has 9 tangos, so he's just looking to absorb pressure on the Spectre. Just sustain. Plus that Warlock here. They should be able to sustain pretty well versus this, but let's see what the pressure is. Are they putting a tri-lane? It's just a dual lane, so it's Oracle, Jakiro up top. Lots of magic damage.
So see how it goes.
I saw the items right on the Wind Ranger, right? It was a Basilius to start. Okay, cool. Ready to support. That's the interesting thing is we've seen a lot of Orb of Venom starts on these Wind Ranger supports, but having the Bassi, he's going to give his teammate a little bit more mana regen in the laning phase to keep that pressure up. A little armor too. It's kind of cool. Different approach.
I mean, how much trouble is that going to have?
I think he'll still be able to farm fine.
Yeah. The Jakiro isn't too much of an annoyance with the.
I mean, it is.
The harass.
But he's got a Warlock, and he's got 9 tangos, so he's all about absorbing that pressure. I mean, I think he should just be able to farm up here.
Yeah, I mean, certainly seems to be the case so far, Joe BZ.
They have to be sure not to let that heal get purged off, though. That's the really important thing, is don't let the Oracle walk up and dispel it. So he's hiding for a bit. It's going to get dispelled right afterwards.
But at that point, it's like he's got the heal from it. It's like, sure, use your mana. I've already got the heal I wanted. And this, yeah, the bottom lane, we saw the Wind Ranger from Tigers last game have an incredible time on the aggressive.
The important thing that we were talking about in the draft is I thought that they might not pick the Spectre just because they want to get a better lane matchup and they want to put Black in mid, but now they've actually put the Ember versus the Lina. We know how this matchup goes. It is very not fun for Ember. You can try all you can with your slice to dodge out these nukes, but Lina is going to win this match. This matchup super hard. It is not very good.
I mean, as we saw in game 1, you know, this is the plan with Entity Game. They're like, ping, check. Yeah, we're going to put you in the top lane. Yeah, so he seems to be the one that normally stacks the difficult lane of the game.
Yeah. Black's still the one who's going to be securing the majority of the farm. Getting slowed down a little bit, though, from all this pressure. Actually bringing out even more regen. I think I saw him buy another set of tangos on that Vector. And the dual breath and liquid fire does mess up his last hits under the tower just a bit. See the constant hits swung out. Black misses another last hit. I think he's missed 3 so far.
Yeah, that's just making his life a lot harder indeed. Bottom lane. 458. Getting pretty low. Thank you, Shiva.
Thank you, Shiva. I'm almost back in the game.
Shiva fixed the PC.
So now you probably won't hear my voice all messed up because I've been looking at Owens and I've been talking through my microphone.
You can move.
I'm directionally.
You can move.
I'm professional.
God damn it. 0-0 still at the moment, 3 minutes in. Now seeing this aggressive sort of try of sorts. Have a look for the kill up top as they chase down Warlock, Joe Beasy. Being blocked off by Zephyr, 40-37, getting the punches in. As Joe Beasy, he's gone. They find him. Tigers will claim first blood. 14-37 finishes off the Warlock. Body blocking from Zephyr's touch.
This mid matchup, look at this Lina's last hits.
26 or 7.
Zephyr has Zephyr has a good game to just on the map now too. I mean, he can punish top. They can look for Spectre kills as well if they keep getting that harassment going. But mostly that mid lane, he can constantly set up kills. Nighttime kicks in. They glyph the creep wave. They want to go for this dive onto 458.
Yeah, are there going to be any sort of TPs coming in? It doesn't look like it. It's 458. will potentially fall here. Mid lane at the same time. I saw In Your Dream did manage to get the kill onto Ping Vinchek. 458, he's trying to juke. Does pop us out. Just a little bit of regen. Now the TP coming in from the Oracle, but it's not going to be soon enough as they finish the kill off. Noya going straight to the TP, taking a lot of damage for the creeps. He's going to get nuked down. 1437 gets the trade.
Oh, looks like he could have maybe just walked away from that one, but tried for the TP. Good TP rotation from 1437 either way. Get themselves a return kill. Black is getting slowed down, actually. I thought he was going to be able to farm a little bit better up here, but with the rotation of the Tusk, he is getting pressured even more.
Tigers going to look towards Joe Beasy. Once again, surrounded. Black's trying to get the trade kill.
The aggressive shadow
work. Be able to find the trade.
Yeah.
They do at least. They get the 1-for-1 up top.
Every coin helps.
Lives being traded between them. Bottom lane heads to Joe.
1437 gets the rune. Gonna be chased.
In Your Dream again. Waltzing in with the Arcane Rune. They do lose 1437, but In Your Dream, he is having a fantastic time in this middle lane. 2 kills for him. The free farm continuing, and Joe Beasy. He's got to be careful. Shackle will disrupt In Your Dream's attempt to kill. Though the next light strike hits, he gets it. He will fall.
Noya.
That's a big kill for him to find.
Look at the gold on the Wind Ranger now. Oh, just 1200. Just get 600 for the kill there. I think Joe Beasy's okay with that, to be honest. The first death share losing the Ember is painful, but getting the return kill on Lina, high value. This surges Wind Ranger up to almost level 5 too. So that's going to allow her to move around and keep that pressure going. I mean, we see 458. He is heavily shut down on the Lycan. Has a Hedress in level 4, but has to actually abandon the bottom lane now from all that.
That is true. I mean, that's the important thing to note, as you said, because, again, we're sure Black is suffering up top, but the Lycan's suffering more. So it doesn't really matter then in that sense how far Black, but because it's all about the comparison between Black's farm and Lycan's farm.
And they need the Lycan. They need the Lycan to do well. They need to end this game at an early timing. Sure,
Black can come back. Like, sure, but if the game will be slower. Sure, that if Black was suffering and the Lycan was free farming, dangerous place for them to be in. But as you say, it's pretty much even at the moment between Black and 458.
In Your Dream is having the best time ever, though. Level 8 on Lina, level 5 on Ember. About to hit level 6 on it.
Yeah, we'll see how this game pans out up the lane. And there are many ways to get on top of that Lina.
And this is what they're going to try right now. We see Noya's already setting up toward Mixel missing as well for a second on bottom. So In Your Dream should be playing pretty careful here, since they don't really see much on the map right now. Top tower already gets taken. That level 3 liquid fire puts an early ring of Aquila on Jakiro. OBZ.
Shadow were taking them up with BAM. 137 with the Purge. Took the kill. Mid lane, same time In Your Dream getting chased down. Things in check. We'll be able to find him. There's actually going to be successful TP out as well. So just the 1-for-1.
They're fine with that. Joe Beasy's very happy with that, actually.
They're getting the Lina. And as we say, In Your Dream, he has been the one to pop off early on this game. But now the second death in quick succession. As they're getting on top of him and they're knocking him behind.
Lycan during that time, though, caught back up, went ahead of the Spectre and Networth. So it's all about just what you have to choose to sacrifice this game, and they have to try to get some kills on the Lina to make sure she can't just snowball with the Yule Scepter. If In Your Dream is able to get a Yule super early on, then he can just move around the map as this Lina and kill the Spectre over and over again, and that's where Entity really starts to fall apart. And he just needs time.
Ping straight in onto 458. He does have the shape shift, and on 20 HP, he's going to make it back to the shrine. He'll get out of there just in time. Same time up top, Tigers invade the jungle, find Joe Beasy.
5 deaths on this Warlock. They're not letting him have much fun. And they're keeping the pressure on, as they need to. They need to keep making these aggressive moves.
I imagine Black just hit 6 as if he had it then, he would certainly gone for that kill on the Lycan.
Yeah.
So I imagine he must have just hit 6 a little too late to try and get involved with that Lycan play, as a Spectral Dagger would have easily gone him the kill.
Yep. I didn't see if he was 6 just yet.
I don't imagine he wasn't.
Yeah. Tigers, they're trying to set up for this mid tower here, rotating 3, even having the Lycan kind of close. Shapeshift is down though, so he just wants to farm.
Paranoia. Get the Shackle off. 2. And run for the subdivision for the snowball. In it goes. Bam, they made the connection. Shadow World won't save it. Again, support movements and aggression from Tigers. Getting another kill.
And look at KYXY during all this. This Jakiro is just sitting top the entire time, putting the pressure on, making sure that Black can't stay up there and get farm.
Wait, what? This is game one. What the hell?
I was confused. I saw a clock.
What's going on? JJ.
Good morning, he says. KYXY. And so Joe is trying to make space for the Spectre, but...
Can Black get anything in return? I don't think he can. He's got to be careful. Another kill for Tigers. Mid lane in your dream. Then he jumps upon. King Vinchek trying to close the gap, but a quick Laguna Blade nearly bursts him down. He has to retreat straight away, and Zephyr's there with the wraparound. Light Strike Ray into the Dragon Slave. Neuer's gone.
Uh-oh. Not looking good for Entity. They're getting run over, and this is without the Lycan even being farmed. Yeah, this is just the pressure from the supports as well as that Jakiro, and of course, Lina crushing mid.
This Lina in your dream having a sort of night and day performance compared to game one.
And look, it just keeps poking the tower. Max liquid fire build. Just not trying to allow the Spectre any space to slow the game down.
Oh yeah, this Jakiro has not left this.
No.
He has literally just sat here in order to make Black's life a misery. So, Shackle's going to be attempted, won't connect. So 458 is fine with the shapeshift, he's out. In fact, he can go back in if he wants to. He's thinking about it.
They've got all 5 heroes up here for Entity now. They're just trying to protect Black, but the economy war is being heavily won by Tigers. 5k gold lead already. 6k now even. Everyone's farming happily. While Entity, they're just trying their best to secure Black, who's getting pressured again by KYX. Can they stop the TP?
They can't. They stop the chains. Creep. It does. It goes to 2 creeps. The RNG not there for Ping Vinchek. They will not get the catch. And your dream well on his way to the Yule Scepter, level 10 as well. Just picks up that plus there. As it really is his turn to be sailing ahead. 6k net worth on this Lina.
They're just that's a frustration play right there. Ping Vinchek really wants to desperately farm mid, but instantly gets his shield perched off, has to run away. 1437 just trying to tilt his opponents a bit. The darkness was used there. They're gonna have Night kicking in about 30 seconds, and we have to see Hester Joe defend his Spectre, try to make some plays around so that Black can start getting involved and get some farm going. It's starting to get pretty scary for them from this pressure that's coming out from the Lina and the majority of Tigers who just keep on this evasion. This is exactly what they need to be playing. They don't want to play on their side whatsoever. They want to just get wards down, keep finding the Spectre while they're liking free farms.
Now Black just having to hide at the moment. Worried that some sort of sweep over is going to be incoming from Tigers, but head to Joe.
Black, trouble top.
He's trying to go in and get Black's having his own issues within your dream, finding him here. As he'll go for the TP out. Oh, he makes it.
That had to have been split second.
That was very, very close. And at the same time, back towards the jungle. Entity that found 1 kill. The ice pop.
They've got a haunt if they can get on top of the target. Looks like Black was waiting in the fountain, trying to find an opportunity, but now starting to walk back toward lanes. 458 taking the pressure that his teammates are applying and absorbing to be able to claim this tower pretty easily. And that was a Warlock Rock expended, and it just gets a Tusk kill. They wanted to get more out of that, but yeah, the save from 1437, very nice onto this Jakiro again.
Yeah, that escape from Black.
And oh, the Golem gets cleaned up in mid in your dream, is able to kill that one, so.
More money for him.
More money, more experience. Full Yules, almost level 12.
Yules, Shadowblade, Lincoln.
Yeah.
Be the build for this Lina, this game.
Hunting build.
All the catch, yeah.
Yeah, needs to just hunt. Jakiro's doing the same thing, going for that Yule Scepter.
Yeah, and down the line, you are going to want to have a Silver Edge in this game. Yeah. Getting found out, and again, the sort of catch and killing potential of Tigers. So much better this game.
Uh-oh, Black. Looking for him.
Is there going to be any sort of backup? He's got the dagger, allowing him to shoot across the trees, and that will keep him safe.
We see the lines drawn, Noya telling his team just push out the lanes. Fighting into this right now is too difficult. They need more time. Their Ember is their, I guess, Ember and Night Stalker you could say are their strong points, but they're extremely squishy right now versus all the magical damage that TNC does have. And towers are being pressured, so they've got to try to get those creep waves off the towers.
to. They've got to do something in response to this pace that Tigers are now being able to play at.
Yeah.
As it's all happening ever so quickly against Entity in this game too.
Yep, and last game we were talking about how they had a lot of wave clear and a lot of like ways to push out the lanes. This time around they go, oh, in your dream, finds Penguin Chick mid with the stun.
Oh.
Doesn't even need the Yule Scepter.
He does not. Walks in with the combo. More than enough burst to take this Ember Spirit out of the game every single time.
Yeah, their only real reliant D-push is Noya on this Wind Ranger, throwing out the spam with the power shot. But besides that, everyone else is just kind of desperately trying to single target push out waves. His dagger is tough to be using for that. And Black will just die.
This guy, Lena, he's having a beautiful game in your dream.
I mean, it's 10K, it's 9K gold lead at least, and they're going on high ground already.
They're ready to go. They're hitting the perfect timings here. TNC Tigers.
We mentioned that, like, you know, 12 to 16 minute racks. It looks like it might actually be a possibility this game.
This is how you play against Black. You have to play fast paced. You play so he just doesn't get the chance to farm. Let's see if they can turn this. He does dodge out a lot of damage from the Remnants. There's a false promise onto the Dream and the Dream Tag, but Black's ready to go in for Horn. Trying to chase down in the Dream, but Noya, he's already gone. Black, can he actually finish up the kill? They can. They do get the Lena. Can they get anything more? The slow from Joe Hughes. He's throwing it all down. In fact, Tigers, they're starting to crumble here. They've lost 2. They're going to lose Zephyr as well, potentially, as he gets himself in the snowball for now. Will cut across. Ping Vinchek getting chased by the Lycan's army. Ping Vinchek will 458, finds himself the triple kill. It's an absolute slaughter for both sides, but Entity will come out on top as they get 4. They only lose 3 themselves, and Black does survive for it all.
But they lose the melee racks.
No, okay.
And it's very early on.
All right, yeah, they don't. I didn't catch. They don't come out on top at all. They're in a bad. They're still in a very bad place.
Yeah,
racks down.
You could tell that they're desperate when in the middle of that team fight there, I saw them actually stop hitting a couple heroes just to try to make sure that Black gets the kills. They know the point that they're in. They're like, we need this Spectre to get absolutely everything on the map as possible, because at this rate, they're losing the game very early on. And the pressure is not going to stop. You're going to see Tigers respawn. Shapeshift's going to be up soon. They got book 3. They could even look to take that last tier 2 up top and then go for a Roshan play.
There we go.
You see the blade mails are queued up for both heroes, both the Ember as well as the Spectre, just realizing they need any type of small items just to try to get them out of this mess that they're in.
Ping is massively suffering this game.
He could die right here. The Yule Scepter on the Jakiro. There's an Invis rune as well. Pingmachek trying to make an aggressive move. Has the defensive remnant down, and that's what we were talking about, right? The defensive remnant versus the Yule's.
If he's got it out, he's fine.
Yeah, should be okay in most of those scenarios, but they're heavily pressured. Noya at least is getting some split push down on the bottom side of the map, so at least they have some sort of momentum going that way, and it might be able to buy Black some time to finish the blade mill or get closer toward it. But New Dream is hunting.
Let's see this replay right here again. This fight where they started to sort of get something going back their way, but as we said, the racks that are taking them, their racks cleaned up.
Watch how they're hitting the 1.37. Nice stuff. It kind of just walks away. They're trying to give it a Black, but the Golem comes in, smacks it again with the second kill.
It's a Roshan and Aegis for Tigers as they continue to play at this pace.
Yeah.
10k lead at 18 minutes in.
Blade mill finished on Black. This is, I mean, they need to win some big fights coming out here, or yeah, they could just lose their second set here. They're already losing all their shrines. Goal is dwindled.
We have it ready to go. 458 pump the chain shift on the side. Check will go on the remnant. They do get the Golem down, and can they kill off this Luna? They can. They found him once. But he's got the Aegis. He's ready for round 2. Ping Vinchek does not have that same sort of luxury. And 458 cleans up the Ender Spirit. Double kill for the Lyca. They turn with the Yule's combo. Gets him on top of the Spectre. That's the Spec gone. As again, managed to land the shackle shot. The ice pass down low, disrupting the 5 false promise onto infantry, keeping them safe. Jump forward with the remnants. Ping finds the shackle, finds the chains.
Look how as soon as the hawk comes out, they all cluster together and move up.
He did get the blade mail off, but is it enough to keep him alive? It is not. Zephyr finishes him with the ice shot.
Lena drops low, but they've got the aura. The key to success, I feel like last game was really Hesta Joe running around making space with that Beastmaster. This game is the Night Stalker. Hasn't been able to find the success. Sure, he's got 8 assists, but 0, 3, and 8. And we've seen it really slow down for this Night Stalker in this game because he wants to play around nighttime, but so does Lycan. So does the TNC Tigers team. What's that experience disparity too? Experience is also 10,000 difference. So gold 17k, experience 10. Very hard for them to come back at this point. They have to hope for some beautiful fatal bond action happening on the high ground here, but they're still very damage limited.
So trying to set up a clean win check. He actually goes straight in with the remnants. So going to fight the secure over there to save with the ice ball. The base is coming through. They've got to do something about this. Multiple lanes getting pressured, but the focus being drawn down to bottom indeed, as all the space in the world is there for the Lycan to clean up the rats. As
and Jakiro
finds it. Back up to full. They've dropped the rock for that one. As they're looking to try and get out and fight. Mr. Joe. Ball upon him. They are now fighting with 2 sets of rats down into 2. Mr. Joe struggling to even find the Tusk with the saves coming out from 1437.
Yeah, I mean, this Oracle pick's done wonders for them. Just that switch of roles, right? I think they've only shown 1437 playing the Jakiro in this team for the qualifier so far. This time they switch it up. They have this Oracle last pick, and yeah, it's working amazing for them. Keeping that pressure on, not allowing the Spectre. He's doing what a Spectre wants to do, take it to the late game.
Judd. Okay. Chance will catch him. And with the Piper, he's pretty tanky. He's got the save of the Snowball. And the rest of the teams come over their Tigers as they may lose some head. Black. Just around there again. The false promise on K. I don't know if it'll be enough to save him this time round. It actually might have been I think K's going to be fine. And again, Entity lose 3, 4. Ping Vinchek, the final man standing, and he's gone as well. All 5 of them taken down. They have a buyback on the Spectre, but the others do not have buybacks available as Tigers looking to take a 3rd and final set of barracks away, and indeed they'll tap out. GG well played is called as Tigers taking game 2 draw this series to a game 3 as both teams now 1 game away from elimination.
It was I actually really like the lane setup. I think Entity kind of fell into a trap where they were like, what's the last pick that we want here? Spectre looks good.